So I'm gonna talk about this really quick. This is probably gonna be my first upload. Welcome to Divine Authority, Energy Talks. Here we're gonna talk about all sorts of things, all sorts of like life situations, family dynamics, relationships, what's happening in the world, spirituality, energy. We might talk about things in terms of religion and biblical text, just faith and just the journey of life. But I'm gonna bring up some movies that I felt in correlation to some things that I personally gone through when it comes to people, places, and things. So I was gonna talk about one movie, which is called. It was like actually a little short series film. It's in the movie or the Netflix show, Love, Death, and Robots, Beyond Achilles' Rift. And the video was really crazy. It was like this dude named Tom. He was like this space captain. He was time traveling with his crew. He was actually trying to port back to like the Earth. So he was trying to go through a portal and or a time slipture, like rupture, like space, to light travel back to Earth. Well, his coordinates was all the way off for their ship. I'm not sure if that was intentional or unintentional, but in the film, he goes to the space station and he ends up in a whole nother sector part of the universe that he didn't even realize he was at a different station. So the lady that comes to greet him is a lady of a past subconscious experience that he had in previous times, most likely on Earth. And her name was Greta. And so Greta comes into this beautiful form of this beautiful woman. And she says all the right things and she moves and do all the right things. You know what I'm saying? Like get this man's attention because he's all locked in and he's like missing that. He's like literally like, this is familiar to me. I've been through this experience. Well, it turns out the girl that was a part of his crew, she woke up in certain parts and she's like, that's not Greta. Look at her. And she's freaking out, panicking. The lady Greta, her space troopers, they were all masked so you couldn't see their face. They didn't have a human appearance, but they put her back to sleep and stuff and gave her some kind of tranquilizer, put her back into her space what is that, sleep rest. And so this dude Tom, he ends up questioning this lady after a few drinks, and they had a little rendezvous, exchanging some like energy sexually and all that. Well, he finds out, after bugging her to show him the simulation, the program of what she was projecting into his reality. And he turns out he's in a total dump, like literally some demonic freaking web of lies. Like the whole reality crumbled before him. The what he thought was real literally was some rotten ships that were stuck there for ages, and every ship that came caught over in that area were lost. And she says she always cared about every lost soul.